Hello everyone, welcome back to the Replay Studio. We're here with another episode of Castlevania. Last time on Castlevania, trouble with Carmilla, the Carmilla faction. Her sisters all appear to be having second thoughts about her plan for world domination because they see no end in sight to it. But she's decided this is what she wants, and she will get it. The last episode certainly raised some questions as to their loyalty to her, but also whether their loyalty to her in the first place was actually genuine, or whether she was manipulating them using the rings that they each wear. We see that the Miranda and Striga, who are away from her, suddenly begin to have conflicting thoughts versus when they were actually at the castle, when they were near her. So I do wonder whether the rings have a part to play in their loyalty to her to begin with. But they are heading back home, so it'll be interesting to see whether the switch is flipped again once they're back at the castle. We caught up with Isaac as well. Happy to see him. I want to see what he does this season. Hopefully, we get his story closed out properly this season. He of course is learning, growing, and deciding what path he wants to take. Whether he will stay on this path of vengeance for Dracula, or decide to forge his own. He did get a call from Varney, who filled him in on the plan to bring Dracula back to life, but Isaac didn't seem too interested in that. He said he wanted to, he's doing his own thing, which is equally as important. So I think we're seeing a turning point for Isaac, and I do think at a point he's going to be in conflict with Dracula. If Dracula is resurrected, I'm not sure if he will or not, but it could be that he's the one that prevents Dracula from coming back, or we'll see though. We'll see. And I think he still loves Dracula very much. He's devoted to him, but I don't think Dracula even wants to come back. He's pretty content in hell with his wife. I think perhaps even if Dracula comes back, Isaac will have considered his debt settled once he's gotten his vengeance on Hector and Carmilla's group, and he'll probably be opposing Varney if it comes down to it. So we'll see. So episode 4, let's check it out.
A little light.
Yeah, what was that thing, the dagger and the gem that he was looking at?
Bed? Is this why you wanted us to be alone?
No, I don't think so.
I wanted to get away from everyone else for 5 fucking minutes.
Fair point. I think she agrees.
Listen, we need to stop reacting and start acting. If I'm gonna get killed, I'd rather choose it than get tricked into it by someone else.
Smart. Good. Oh, more night creature attacks. Oh, is this Alucard? Yes, Alucard. Finally decided to help. These are some interesting creatures. Oh, you don't. Damn. Oh, brought a shield this time. I'm loving his new outfit. Oh, that's the woman from the trailer. Oh, these guys are armored. Pretty tough. With the shield.
You sent me a letter.
The village headwoman.
Greta.
Call me Alucard. No, the...
Not the...
Did Marius?
Was that your rider?
Dead, unfortunately.
Get some rest, everybody, while you can.
How long have you been under attack?
4 days. First, it was just one of those bastards. More every night.
You just did. Well, I'm sure there's more where those 3 came
I
from.
don't know you. You've been 20-odd miles away for months. You creep around the forest. You've got bodies on stakes outside your weird castle.
Well,
You're obviously
okay,
half
that's
vampire
fair.
and you stink of wine. And you appear to me to be at least half crazy.
How about he teaches you how to defend yourself?
I need you to commit to saving these people.
How about he teaches you to protect
My
yourself?
life isn't worth living if I can't save theirs.
I don't know that he can stay here
Did it
forever.
work?
Yes.
Then I'm all done.
Really are a very
Hey,
impressive.
what? Saint Germain?
Violence isn't especially in my skill set, you understand, but I can recognize a fellow expert no matter what.
How the hell did he end up here? Yeah,
Allow me to present
he didn't meet
myself.
him
I am
last
Count
season.
Saint Germain, scholar in residence to many of the great courts of Europe.
Why are you cowering in a latrine hut?
Times in Wallachia, I felt that a man of letters should bear witness.
And are you enjoying your tourism so far?
It has been, enlightening.
How'd he get out of the infinite corridor? Or why come back to Wallachia for that matter?
Do not grope for a person like that, you rude little clump of frog shit.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Deserve that one.
Swift violence is not my forte, but I certainly recognize and admire an expert.
Is this woman before she disappeared in the corridor? Yeah, I guess so.
This is the
Yeah, so this is before it happened.
and yes, offering us the journey. Of
Does she speak?
If you really want to do this, then that is what we will do.
That's interesting. He said he's immortal, but he's still aging. I don't know if she was lost. It seemed to me that she wanted to stay there.
Thank you! Thank you both! I'll see you
So what happened to him? Not sure what world she's trapped in. Yeah, this looks like the one.
I made it!
Nope, that's not her.
Your friend has recently moved on to another sphere
Oh.
within the corridor.
He was here, but not here anymore. But who are you?
Know me.
I know much. I'm an alchemist.
So am I.
No. Not really. You fell by the wayside long ago.
Preoccupied with other things.
Life tends to mitigate against complete commitment, doesn't it? Where is she?
And so, you find yourself.
It's impossible to control the corridor. Where is she?
No, it's not. You know it's not. You've witnessed it being controlled.
Yeah, by a monster who had dozens of people killed to use their souls as fuel.
Fair point. You just need to find another way to control it.
Goal of alchemy. Do you remember? Or have you left the path entirely?
The magnum opus, the great work reconciling the chaos of the
Oh, interesting to see that reference here.
It's a test.
2 bodies into 1, Saint Germain.
Knows his shit.
2 souls.
You're claiming that the final victory of the alchemical process is using a rebus to control the infinite corridor.
Understand. You understand what your alchemy must summon, don't you?
You mean who, don't you? Who I must summon, bind, and fuse into one.
This is charged with many deaths. It will open the corridor wherever you choose.
And I suspect the woman he's looking for felt the same way.
You are welcome.
I think he's
This
searching
is
for
useless
someone that
unless
doesn't
you
want to be
commit the
found.
work of alchemy and do what needs to be done.
Well, thanks for the help.
I am committed. I'm here, aren't I?
You must sacrifice.
I have.
No! You have lost something that is not the same.
Bloody feels like.
Willingly.
Sacrifice your ethics, your morals, sacrifice your soul to the task. You must give everything.
That's a no. That's a hard no, Saint Germain.
Doing of it.
Don't do it.
Do you love her enough to do that, Saint Germain?
He's working much harder than she appears to be. She doesn't appear to want to be found. Or to leave, for that matter. So does he have something to do with Dracula and his wife? She mentioned a man and a woman and combining. But why would he do that though? Why would you do that? Bring.
Just give it to me.
Damn. What are you becoming, Saint Germain?
Oh God! Why didn't you just? Why couldn't you just help me?
You know, I had this theory back in season 3 about the mage that Isaac fought. I wonder if Saint Germain ties to the mage somehow. Bonnie again.
Would you be the famous Saint Germain?
I have that pleasure.
Friends tell me we have a project in common.
And what might that be, Varney of London Wick? 1,000-year-old vampire, beggar and tramp.
You heard him.
Finally, somebody has. Come on, Saint Germain. You just prevented it from happening. Why would you do this now?
And hear me out, Saint Germain. What if I just killed you here, drank all your blood, and did your plan myself?
Yeah, you could absolutely kill me right here. But you cannot enact my plan, because you don't have the skills or the wit. Shut up. You sound like a cow farting. Do you want your precious Dracula back or not?
Damn. Saint Germain stepping up. Where was all of this last season?
Do as you're fucking told. Drive them all towards.
Where was all his confidence last season? I hate that he's become like this though. Working with vampires to bring Dracula back when he just stopped it. All in the name of finding someone who clearly doesn't want to be found. So was he the cause of the slaughter in this town?
What a damn shame. All these little lives. Straighten up, man. They all have lives. You have nothing.
You have a life, Saint Germain. Coming unrecognizable. This sucks. I really like Saint Germain.
Someone brought your stupid bloody horse back.
That's a good horse.
Alright, so hopefully Alucard stays then.
Good, isn't she? It's a shame.
To at least protect them. Unfortunately, from Saint Germain.
Such a talent with the common people, but it's wasted out here, don't you think?
I think she's probably right where she's supposed
Includes refugees from 5 other villages in the region.
to. I see. They escaped.
They survived. They lost many people to vampire and night creature feeding attacks.
They're conducting feeding to sustain them through continued battle. They're removing shelter and the possibility of aid and witnesses. This is troubling and it's complex.
Just until we all find out what's going on, perhaps the remaining persons in your charge might be moved to a more secure location.
Don't do it.
Your castle, possibly.
He just wants access to Dracula's castle.
And God shits in my dinner once again. Oh, no. I really am turning into Belmont. Is life even worth living now?
It turned Saint Germain into a whole ass villain. I liked him in season 3. I really liked him in season 3. Now he's been consumed by his obsession to bring his lover back from the Infinite Corridor. Despite the obvious that she doesn't really want to be found, she appears to be avoiding him. Yeah, he met this alchemist inside the corridor. Told him that he needs to make sacrifices, but I wonder whether he's actually being used or not, by whatever forces want Dracula to be brought back. But he's willing to sacrifice all these people just to that end. He's fallen. He's really, really fallen to an all-time low. Yeah, he's not the same character that we love from the last season. Hopefully, Alucard, and this is what I don't want to happen to Alucard again, because he trusted someone last season and they betrayed him, and he's about to trust Saint Germain's advice here and take the people to his castle, not knowing that Saint Germain is looking for something in Dracula's castle. Hopefully, I can only hope that Alucard catches on before anything catastrophic happens. The alchemist stressed very much sacrifice, and so he said he's not a mass murderer, but yet here he is. So I want to know, how is it that he's trying to find something, or is he just resigned to sacrificing all these people for the sake of finding this one woman? Or is he looking for an alternative in Dracula's castle that can help him do that without turning into a mass killer? I don't want to lose hope in Saint Germain, but unfortunately, it's not looking great. It's not looking great. But we did see him having a conversation with Varney, and this other vampire named Dragon. So it appears he's already connected with those other slaughters that have been happening. So his hand is already covered in blood. So it may be a bit too late for him, and in the end, they may have to just stop Saint Germain permanently, because he'll never stop. It seems he'll never stop. For that one woman who didn't have a single line of dialogue in the entire scene that she was actually in. I don't know if she doesn't speak, but maybe they didn't want to pay a voice actress for just that one scene. But yeah, Saint Germain. I hate to see him go that direction, but if he willingly sacrificed those villagers and he's a part of what Varney's been doing, then he definitely needs to be stopped. So Trevor and Cypher have finally decided, all right, we're going to stop reacting to everything that's happening. We need to figure out what is happening. and devise a plan of our own and try to stop it. Because if they continue to be led astray by everything that is going on, they'll never get to stop Dracula's resurrection. They'll get there when it's too late. So I'm glad that they came to that realization. Hopefully, they will reunite with Alucard, because Saint Germain's connection with Varney makes that a real possibility now, and I'm hopeful that we'll see the three reunited before the end of the season or at the end of this season. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, guys, be sure to post down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this episode. Remember to hit like and subscribe, please, and I will see you for the next one.